matter. Last year, President Obama said his signature health care law had real problems. He recognized that there are people who are hurt by premium increases or lack of competition and choice. President Clinton called it, quote, the craziest thing in the world, end quote. And the Democratic governor of Minnesota said that the Affordable Care Act is no longer affordable for increasing numbers of people. So even Democrats recognize that the Obamacare status quo is unacceptable. Costs have continued to climb higher. Insurers have dropped out of the marketplace. Obamacare is a disaster, and it's going to keep getting worse unless we act. My home state of Kentucky, like so many others across the country, just can't take it anymore. Republicans promised the American people relief from Obamacare, and we're working hard to keep that promise. The legislation the House introduced to repeal and replace is already moving through the committee process. Here are some things the Congressional Budget Office just said about it. It will lower premiums by double digits. It will help stabilize the health care market. It will significantly reduce taxes on families and lower the deficit by hundreds of billions of dollars as well. These are the things we heard from CBO. And instead of forcing Americans to buy something they may not want, like Obamacare does, it will actually give Americans the freedom to choose the type of coverage that's right for them. I appreciate the hard work the House is doing to advance this legislation. We look forward to receiving it here in the Senate. When we do, I expect to consider amendments as part of our robust debate. But remember, this bill is only one part of a three-pronged strategy to help bring relief to the American people. First prong, this bill. Second prong, executive action. Prong three, more legislation to reform the health care market and make it more competitive for consumers. The one thing we shouldn't do is nothing. Obamacare is a failed law that is hurting the middle class. Maintaining the current Obamacare status quo is really not a good option. We're fulfilling our promise to the American people, and I would urge all of our colleagues to join us.